Hey everyone, Melissa here. I am making this video on my day off today because it's been crazy at Dragon Man's, but wanted to give you an update on what we currently have got in. And towards the end of this video, I'm going to go over updates on bill legislation here in Colorado, the pending assault weapons ban bill, and seeing where that's at, and a couple of others. But for those of you living out of state who don't want to hear about this stuff anymore, I'm going to kind of show you some cool stuff that we have in. We do ship out of state to FFLs, to gun stores, as long as it's legal in your state. And then if you live local, we only charge 5.13% sales tax. We are very affordable, reasonable on our pricing. And then we also price match. And if you want something that we don't have, I can just order it for you and call me for pricing, stuff like that. So just kind of getting into it, first and foremost, we do have our Dragonfire 308s and 5.56s. So the 308s, we're putting like the Luther stock on. It is an 18-inch barrel. We only have a couple of these in stock, and we do have more on order, but it's going to be a while. Possibly 8 to 10 weeks. So I believe we have like 2 308s and like 3 5.56s left. They do sell out quickly. If you would like one, we can just put you on a waiting list though. So when we get more, and you can have priority status. We are a Palmetto State stocking dealer. So I got in these Saber 10s. They're very cool. People like them because they remind them of the Knights Armament M110 and the SR25. And it does have an adjustable gas system, comes with the bipod. And we can help you put a scope on there and pick one out. Then obviously we do carry the SIG Spears. We carry them in 300 blackout, 308, 5.56, 7.62 by 39, whatever you're looking for, just let us know. You can get it with the stock or without. Braces are legal now with the injunction. People like the SIG Spears because they are piston driven instead of direct impingement. They do have a adjustable gas system, and then they have the hub threading on the muzzle brake to directly attach a suppressor, a hub compatible suppressor. We are stocking these CMMGs now. This is the Descent. These are really cool little pistols. Has about an 8-inch barrel, side charging handle. This nice bronze finish is very nice, and you can get a brace, or if you want to actually SBR it, we can help you do all the paperwork for that. These IWI Galils are coming in. This is 5.56, but I am seeing them in 308, 7.62 by 51. If you're interested, give me a call. I can give you some pricing. So it does have a folding stock on it, and IWI makes some really great stuff. I love these little MP5s by Zenith. This is the 5P, so it has a much shorter barrel length than the traditional. Traditionals are about 8.6, and I believe this is somewhere between like 5 and 6. It is a thread, direct thread and tri-lug compatible for the suppressor that you want to put on there. We do have the traditionals in stock, or if you just want this kind of mini looking one, which I really like, then come on down. We have a couple in stock at a really affordable price. We got these on a sale, so the prices are not ridiculous like you would pay maybe on some H&Ks. However, we can get those for you if that's what you're looking for as well. Let's make our way over to the shotguns. Some notable shotguns. We do have more than what you can see here, but I love the Beretta A300 Ultima Patrols. These are very popular, and you can essentially just load the first one, and it does have a charging handle, and then you keep shooting. You don't have to utilize a pump action. So very cool stuff from Beretta. Some Palmetto State Armory Benelli M4 replicas. This is the Panzer Arms M4. So this is the tactical version, has a lot of the features of an actual Benelli M4, but for a fraction of the cost. Then we have a lot of cool Winchester SXPs in some really great finishes. Has the fiber optic front sights. Mossberg we have with the magazine down here. So if you don't want to quite reload, you can just get it with the magazine. We also have one with a knife on the front. Very cool. And then their Shockwaves, the latest one, this is the 590S version, so it just has a little bit more room in the chamber. We do have these in, and I like to use these more for like compact spaces if you're going camping and so forth. And then we do have some of these. The Mossberg 940 Pros are very nice as well, but if we don't have something that you're looking for, just let me know what you would like. Get me the SKU number, the UPC number, and I can definitely try to find it for you at the best cost. Let's go over and check out some AKs. Here at Dragon Man's, we definitely like to stock AKs. We have many brands in stock, and my favorite, and also the one that probably sells the most, is the Stava. It has a 1.5 millimeter thick receiver. It's really nice, like RPK, like trunnions, and then really good riveting work. So you can come on down and get those. We are, again, Palmetto State, so they make some really cool variations of AKs. They also have, if you've heard of their AKVs, has some really, really nice redwood on there, and the Kyber Customs upper on there. Cool muzzle brake. This one is chambered in 9mm. And then what else? We also have Pioneer arms. We have some with the underfolders that we can get. We have M&M Industries, very, very good quality, reinforced aluminum and metal framing, really good riveting work. It does have the left side charging handle. So if you're a lefty, you can come on down and get one of those. And then obviously we can get you whatever else you're looking for. If you want that Century, if you want the Kalashnikov, the Arsenal, come on down as well. We also have AKs in 308. As many of you might know, we started stocking suppressors about a year ago here at Dragon Man's, and it's really taken off. Lately, ATF has decreased their wait time, so there's been a run on suppressors, and I do have a couple in stock, but they are selling out really quickly. But I have a lot more coming in that are on pre-order, and I hope to be able to help out anyone who is looking for a suppressor. I do have some Huxworks Ventums in stock. I have some Flows coming in. As far as dead air, I have like a Wolverine in stock. I have some Nomad 30s inbound. I have an Obsidian 45. The Obsidian 9s, there is like a long wait time on those. I have a lot of Diligent Defense STIs and LTAs coming in. And then I obviously have a lot of 22 cans. Those have not been as popular as these 7.62 cans lately. And then I do have some CGS Mod 9. So come on down. Also some JK Armament CXs and the CCXs for 9mm, and then also some of their shotgun cans. We do all of the paperwork in-house, streamline the entire process. I can help answer any of your suppressor questions, and I can give you some estimates on current lead time. Individuals are taking anywhere from 72 hours to 2 weeks, and then obviously trusts, which we recommend, can take anywhere from roughly about 3 to 5 months. The great thing here at Dragon Man's is if you purchase it here, you can go out, use it on the range while you wait, and you can get some, temporary visitation rights that we allow here at Dragon Man's. All right, let's get into some gun legislation. All right, so if you live in Colorado, or you're just kind of tuning in from all over the country to see what happens here, because it could happen in your state, these bills are very scary. We have several up in our state capitol at the moment. The biggest one being the assault weapons ban bill, and then some other ones, the 11%, now 9% excise tax, and also requiring gunners to carry limited liability insurance, plus the merchant code bill. So the ones that are really making headway are the sensitive spaces bill that is on its last reading, same with the merchant code, and then it could go to the governor's desk to be signed in the next couple of weeks. The sensitive spaces bill really just got downgraded to not being able for people to carry on college campuses and government buildings. The merchant code will essentially now, instead of you buying a firearm at a sporting goods store and being categorized as sporting goods or retail, will essentially now be under a category of actual firearms. So the Attorney General and the government will essentially know that you're purchasing firearms and be able to track that. So if that does go through, which it most likely will, we might be considering putting an ATM here at Dragon Man so that you don't have to use your credit cards, and it completely defeats the point of this bill. What else? Today in the House, the firearm dealer requirements will be read. There are two House representatives, Marc Snyder here in El Paso County and Bob Marshall in Northern Douglas County. Those are flip votes, so they could really vote either way. If you don't want your gun stores to have to pay more fees, have more requirements, also want our employees to have to send in fingerprints on a federal level, which I don't think is necessary whatsoever. I think them passing a background check should be enough. Then call them. Marc Snyder can be reached at 303-866-2932. That's his office. And then Bob Marshall in Northern Douglas County, 303-866-2936. Bob Marshall is in a swing district, so he may not want to vote for it if he feels like he's going to lose votes. So let him know that he doesn't have your vote if he votes for the firearm dealer requirements today. All right, the assault weapons ban bill is unfortunately going to be on its second House reading. For a while there, it did not find a Senate sponsor, and that was really good news. It wasn't able to go on in the current steps unless it found a Senate sponsor, but sadly it did get one, and now it's on its second House reading. House and Senate have 3 readings, and so if it goes on to the 3rd reading in the House, which I wouldn't be surprised, there's much more Democrat control in our House, and then when it gets to the Senate, it does get a little bit more balanced. However, there are, again, more Democrats, and it could still go through. At that point, we'll all want to sign up to testify to let these representatives know how horrible this insanely restrictive bill is. It's more restrictive than California's assault weapons ban, and then also Washington's. Not only does it have a aesthetic category restrictive requirement, but it also just names the guns and brands and models outright. It is the worst assault weapons ban bill that I have ever seen. We'll put some links in here, and then I'll also make another video if it does make it to the Senate, and we will encourage everyone to sign up to testify. And we'll need as many numbers as possible to let them know that a massive amount of Coloradoans are against this bill. The excise tax bill only made it through the initial House committee hearing. However, now it's going to go on to its first reading and then go down the line of its steps. Same with the firearm liability insurance. It essentially did pass the House committee on a vote of 6-5. And sadly, the representative who ripped up the assault weapons ban petition was the deciding vote. And I'll be sure to put his name, a couple of names in this post to let you know, that these are the representatives that are really stealing your Second Amendment freedoms, and do not vote for them come November, because it is an election year and these House representatives will be up for re-election. That's kind of your update. One last thing that I would like to point out is that the sponsor Hernandez of the assault weapons ban bill, and also the representative who voted for the excise tax bill, who did rip up the petitions, they essentially got in from filling vacancy spots. So they weren't voted in by their districts, and essentially what happens is when there's a vacant seat, someone resigns. Colorado is one of only 5 states that allows for the House or the Senate to form committees and decide who they want to fill those vacancy spots. So Hernandez, he didn't even get voted in, but yet he has the now ability to decide whether we get to own these firearms or not. So this stuff is wild to me. I don't think that those people should be able to have that kind of say. So definitely make sure that you vote come November. We should have the ability to own firearms, that it's in our Constitution, and I don't know how any of this is legal. All right, that is it for your update and also current inventory here at Dragon Man. So again, we're open Tuesday through Sunday, 9:30 to 4. Hopefully this was informative for you guys. Again, if you want to stay up to date on these House bills, you can just go to LEG, short for legislative, so leg.colorado.gov/bill. You can search for the bill. You can even just type in a little search code. It'll come up, and then you can go to a bill history to see where it's at, when it's going to be on the schedule next for its next reading or so forth, or if it got killed or amended and is not going to keep going on. All right, guys, you have a great day. Come down and see us at Dragon Man's, and feel free to give us a call, 719-683-2200.